All right, welcome back to Sycamore. So I'm standing here outside the keep because I have to remember to give those new soldiers that I assigned in the last episode weapons. So I figured I'd start here so I wouldn't forget. And on with the show because we want to run another keep quest and cross our fingers for another unique item. But this time we'll have some more experienced, and all these soldiers, all these soldiers should be trained. So on with the user interface, and let's get over here and bring up the war or army manager. And sure enough, 23 swords. Yeah, not doing anything with the spears. Everybody has swords, right? And there's one from the other keep. Oh, you don't. Sword, okay. Sword, I'm just checking to make sure everybody's got a weapon. Good. And then from you, one person. No. Actually, this does everybody, doesn't it? Good. It doesn't matter which keep you're in. That's why there was one out of place here. You were from the other keep. And in the second keep, now everybody has a weapon. So you ought to be able to get down there and get trained. And we're going to go right to high speed. So, as we were ending the other episode, there we go with the we again. Our windmills got finished. And it's not a bad placement of windmills. And our farms got finished. So let's go ahead and pop. Oh, windows are not open. I did restart the game, so I have to do this. There we go. And let's take a look at our unemployed. Okay, wait. Let's do this in order first. First off, I stopped putting new villagers over here. I started putting new villagers over here. We're going to have to wait until the end of the month, and we just went through one of the months. But in the meantime, I'm going to cut the residential area out so that we don't have any new buildings over here. We should have enough. And we may have to wait a little bit because some of these are going to expand as far as the density goes. And yeah, let's take a bite out of that. And just in case, I've never had a house build in those little areas, but sure enough, if I left that there, they'd build. Okay, good. I don't think anybody can build over there. And 3 of 4 decided to join. Look how red that is. Wow. Nobody's going to build over there. And then anyway, we still have this area to build because this is where our farmers are going to live. And I was trying to look how much room I need for fish. And I might need a little more room than this. That's not going to really do anything. But I did move further away up here. Just want to make sure not to get too crowded. But at the same time, housing can definitely go over here. And we'll just continue to put this out a little bit. And let's do the farms. And again, just like I did with reforestation, I'm going to go with the biggest circle. And we're going to do... What if we just do circular fields? Right? Circular fields forever? Something like that. There's one. Okay. Bear with me. Let's do that. And let's stop doing that. Do I have any villagers that live really close? Unfortunately, I think the villagers that are going to live... Like, Elise, you probably don't have a home. You have a home, and it's really close. Perfect. So we have our first farmers. This is good. So exactly how many people live out here? Rudolph, your home is over here. You're no good. And Marguerite, your home is over here. You're a newcomer, and yet you've moved in. So that's how it works. Okay. So if there's space, like if there's space in a house, a newcomer will move into a house even before they're promoted. So I wasn't sure of that, but there we go. And Elise, you're a newcomer and you're living over here. Now, I don't know if you're going to move when I promote you or not, but you're a serf. Goldaberga, and you're over here. And Ottovald, you're over here. And Harenga, you're over here. Okay, so I should be able to tell then by the distance who I can who I can get to do jobs over here. So how many do we have? We only have 2. We only have 2 over here. So, I'm not going to be building bakeries yet. I think the baker, as soon as I finish with the bakery, the bad weather starts. I could be wrong. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, I'm going to let people move in over here, but we'll paint the crop fields. So here's my idea for painting crop fields. Uh-oh, 04. I need to employ some people. I'm doing this. Don't worry. This is the thing. So you are going to have a crop field, and it's going to go around the house like that. I'm going to make it the biggest circle, period. You will have a crop field, same dealio, biggest circle we can, and you'll go around the house like so. Lots of trader guys coming in. And then you will paint a crop field. We'll get rid of this we'll get rid of this abomination, and we'll put you as a circle right here. There, the three. Oh no, the property issue. I gotta see where the property is. Right? Yeah, you'll go up to, but not hit that. Just like so. There we go. And the image is, the image is, the envoy is requesting an audience, or the image is requesting an audience. Okay, I've done the crop fields. Wow, wasn't that exciting? Let's go over to the envoy here, and let's click on you. And you want 30 berries. We have 1,253. I don't know if we can spare any. Labor should have enough now at 22. Clergy has enough at 34. So more labor. I'll assist the people. And there we go. Okay. Now, so we have 9 coal, 10 coal. I got my fingers crossed that that's going to stay positive. 63 iron, 206 tools. We can't sell the tools fast enough. What we need is a big building project, or a bigging project. And how many planks do we have? 303 planks, 230 polished stone. Apparently the traders aren't taking enough from us either. So let's see. What do we want to do? I was thinking about putting something up on this hill, but it's mostly shaded. Oh, but it would look really good if like a big spire went up. You know, something huge. Something huge. There's already a church over here, though. So I could do another church over here near the keep. Yep. While I'm waiting for people to move in. Okay, we're not getting anybody moving in. So as somebody suggested a while back, let's just start popping people in. As far as jobs go, where does this gathering hut? All right, we'll push you over. Here's this gathering hut. Do we have anybody that lives close here that we could make even more berries? Oh, and I want to fix the fish situation. Aha! There's the promotions. Promote all. Leave it at that. And do we have anybody close? Colleen at 103 and Ellis at 123. And Goldaberga at 172. You two are the ones that are over here that I want to make farmers. So there's not really anybody to move close over here. However, I wanted to fix, and we know we have people over here. I wanted to fix the fishing situation. And since the granaries do not produce a negative, I was going to stick in a granary right over here and kind of put it sideways here, just because this should be a good spot for one right here. Right, and get that built, and then we'll store all the fish in there. And let's go ahead and see who else we can employ over here. We've got all the fishing jobs, I believe, employed. Where'd that list go? Yeah, close this. Let's go down. We know the farmers and the millers aren't assigned. We've got the weavers and the blacksmiths and the transporters. Okay, where is this? This could probably use another transporter. Which one's empty? The coal, of course, is empty. Well, let's get another transporter in here. Ornat at 102. You win. And then, where's this other warehouse? This warehouse is out here. This is the one where I have a slot that's not being used. And I'm thinking maybe It looks like we're kind of piled up on clothing. So let's put another clothing slot in here. And let's assign... Rudolph is probably across the bridge, but he's in anyway. And... Right. And then... one decided to join. Great. We have a lot of unemployed still. And so the granary will deal with some of that. And really, since I took this, we might as well utilize this land since we have these berries here. So first things first, so I don't forget, we don't need a zone that big. Let's put a circle around here, and then let's go ahead and build 3 gathering huts here, right? And let's put one. Let's put one right here, and let's put another one right here. And let's put another one. Really love those squares. Those collision squares that you can see. Let's put another one right here. Alright, get those built. And that'll employ some people. And 5 charcoal. I mean, seriously, how many charcoal burners do I have to make? And we've got a whole new forest of trees over here. Good grief. I'm sure this guy's full, or he's probably complaining that there's no place to plant trees. Let's see. One of the berry parts is full too. We're going to need, and if we want to stock up on food, we're going to need another granary for berries. Oh, the building is complete granary already. Good. You are all fish. Fish and fish and fish and fish. All fish. And everybody that's close, Goldaberga, Moringa, and Marguerite. And Autovald. You're in. I thought we had I don't know. I thought we had another Autovald, but it might have been spelled slightly differently. But you're going to go and collect fish, and the fishers will stop complaining. The gathering huts are starting to get complete now. Over here, we have the one fish and the berries, and you guys are working the berries. We could probably put another hut over here and another granary. This is like the industrial zone. The industrial food, blah, blah, blah. There's a lot of workplaces over here. But I don't want to put a granary over there. Because there's more berries here. I'd say we put another granary here. Why not? The granary district? Look at all the fish already. Good grief. Let's put another granary over here. And same thing, except this will do berries. And I think I'm going to need, unless I force them to walk all the way around, I need enough space for a path for this entrance. So I'll put you over here. Unless, is this more ideal if I do it like this? A little bit. What if I want them both kind of facing the same direction, actually. So let's put you right in here. I think that looks good. I spent enough time on that. All right, and let's give some people some jobs over here. These things are finishing quickly, but I am on high speed here. Regalic and Marger and... Oops. Did Marger have another job? No, you're a newcomer. And fish was your first food because we had so many of them. And Eddie, is it Eddie? No, it's Eddie. I have no idea, but you're gonna work over here, and that means we're probably gonna have job space here without anybody to fill it. Well, I don't know. There's probably gonna be more people moving in over there. We now only have 2 unemployed, and they're both over there. So, mission accomplished there. But here, anyway, to prep this is going to store double wheat and flour if there is any, and bread if there is any. Maybe. I feel like I might need 2. Or it might be better to store wheat and flour and 2 breads, depending on how fast we make them. But nobody's going to work over here yet. Well, you're going to move the bread. We have 310 bread from quests. Okay, 4 and 4. Now we're getting some more in. Speaking of which, how are we doing here? Mostly trained, fully trained, and we have a couple of wounded, but we have a pretty good contingent that we could send back out. I wish I could send all but wounded. A button on the mission list. Ooh, we can see who died. The last one that died was Garrett, Wilfred, Gerdmundus, Guitardist, and Guitardus, and Bartholomew dead. And I could look at the gravestones, but I don't think I will. Unless I find a new unique phrase. Okay. So, as people come in, I'm waiting now for new homes to build over in here, and then I will finish out the bread line. That other granary's finished. This will be a good opportunity to see if anybody moved in over here. There we go. And I think you're going to be berries, all berries. You're requesting an audience? Alright, slow it down, slow it down. Berries. Right in the middle of something. Move you over here. What do you want? You want bread. We have bread. The score is currently 32 to 34. Labor is just a little bit behind. So again, for the people... Whoa, look at this. Help requested. All right. And let's keep it moving because I want this. Ta-da. I'll prepare my troops and deploy them right away. All right, well, there's been a slight change in history. I got another keep quest. I think you saw it right after I sent that envoy on his way. And I sent out the soldiers, but one of them got stuck on the bridge with no recovery. So I had to rewind a little bit, and mostly everything's the same now, but I didn't get the keep quest again, so maybe next time. We're still on week 4, day 5, so I guess there's still a chance we can get one this cycle. If not, we're going to have to wait. I don't know if they always happen on week 4 or not. But anyway, while we're waiting, we had 2 more villagers come in. The villager names are slightly different too, because I had to rewind it about 15 minutes and from my last save, and not all the villager names are the same because it's random, and not all the numbers of villagers came in, but I rebuilt everything the same, and we have our first berry workers working over here. So I created the fish, and holy cow, we're already full of fish. I don't know what we're gonna do. Promote all to surf, yes. And that's all I want to do. And then assign available villagers here for the berries. Ragnhild is the only one that lives close over here, so you're going to have to do the work yourself. It looks like everybody else is moving into the other side. And so let's check this granary here to see if that's the case. Everybody should live close here. Yeah, we've got a bunch of people starting to move over here, which is good for the wheat. But I do want a few more to move over here too. So, looks like this is upgrading. No, this is building for the first time. So we do have a new house going on over here. There's a lot of space. Oh, because I forgot to remember I cut out this residential zone, but I didn't do it again. So, all right. I do need a few people over here, though, so fine. No, you can continue to go. I did cut that out, but I gave you just enough room to build, eh? All right, so that puts a few more new people over here. Now that that house is finished, I should be able to find more. Although that may have been Ragnhild's, Ragnhild's house. No, we have Winthellen now over here. You can do the berries as well. And the fish situation is alarming to say the least, because you can see now we're at 800 fish and most likely rising. And perhaps I just need to sell more. You've got 38 fish there and you've got 42. Let's go ahead and sell both berries and fish over here. Since we have these granaries here, why don't we go ahead and put a couple of markets right over here. So let's do that. We will put in a food market here, and I'll separate them. But I'm going to want enough room for 3 because eventually we'll have to put the bread market in. But I want to leave that little tree. So let's put this. And nope, I'm not going to let you. Let's grab this and scoot it just enough so that tree stays. There we go. You can start. And then let's put in another market. House is upgrading. Good for us. And let's put it in. I'll tell you what, we'll just put it down real quick. Put the red tent on. And then adjust it so they aren't too close to each other. Right about here looks correct. And you know what? I'll go ahead and build a 3rd market now, even though we may not use it. Because I am fast and loose with my money. Markets, food, boom, tent, boom. And grab you. Another house is upgrading. And you're going to go in right here. You're not really colliding. Hopefully that's not going to collide with that house. We'll have to see. Lots of houses are upgrading. So, there. Tale of 3 markets. Okay. So, that helps this area here. And I think a bunch of houses here are upgrading because I put those markets in. So, that's a good thing. And maybe that'll make people less unhappy. Because we had a lot of commoners that were living in non-upgraded houses. And that's what makes them unhappy. And, oh, now we have 13 that are lacking religion. So we really could use another church or a bigger church. 8 coal. The coal is still a constant problem. 750 fish, but it's going up and down. 305 bread, that's fixed. And 1,300 berries. Building complete house. This is all good. I'm selling fish. Berries here. Fish here, berries here, fish here, and I'm going to store wheat here. Why don't I string together some markets here, right across from the farms? Now, you know what? I put a well there because bakeries are going to go here and they need water. I was going to put bakeries right here, at least 2 of them. So instead, I own this land, right? I do. I don't even see the border. So instead, let's put down a well here. Let's just put it out in here. I would say right about there. And then near there, let's put in at least 2 more markets. So this is this expansion. And we'll have the markets facing the well in this case. And here's one right here with a red tent and start. And then with those little squares around the building parts, it really helps to pre-build things as well. Because it used to be, if I didn't remember where I put a well, I'd lose it and I'd have to wait until it got built. And we'll put another market right here with a food tent and start, and I'll do the 3 thing again, right? And another market, and thanks for taking down all the trees. Can I put this one in here? Yeah, thanks for taking out all the trees. We'll put you right here. And another red tent. And start. There are 3 more markets. So, there we go. Now, let's hop over here. I could put markets over here too, and that would help some of these houses upgrade. You know? More markets. And we'll see. I'm only going to put 2 over here because I'm tired of putting markets in. But this could... Ooh, I want to put a granary here too. This could help. So we'll put... This is like a seaside market. We'll put a market here and a tent. I'm rolling with the markets. And we'll put another one. Let's see. Let's put another one here because I can force the markets to build over the stone. Let's put another market here, even though that's just a road to your house. All right, no, I'm not going to do that. That's just a road to the fish. Maybe I can get it to change it up here a little bit. We'll put another market right here, and another red tent, and we'll start there, and then I'm going to stick a well down here because this looks like a good unused space that I could use for something. And we'll put a well. Good, and these houses are upgrading already. So everybody should be getting happier and happier. And yeah, this stone's kind of annoying. But I'll put a well right back here. Right about there. Aha, you're requesting an audience. Alright. What do you got for me? You want bread. We still have 305 bread. And the current score is 34 to 32. Labor is still behind. This seems like where I was last time. So let's see if this triggers it again. I shall assist the people. And excellent. So we're getting in again. So here's what I'm going to do this time. So I'm going to slow it down to the regular speed. I'm going to say I'll prepare my troops and deploy them right away. Okay? And then I will very carefully grab all the villagers. Actually, I'm going to pause the game. And I will assign every villager and then unassign any ones that are wounded. This is exciting. Look how fast I can click. You know, the one time I got that second list stuck, and it made it so much easier. Okay, now, of our army, we have 2 wounded. It's Annabelle and Munderic this time. Looks like the Battleota got healed. So Annabelle and Munderic. So let's take out Annabelle wherever you are. And let's take out Munderic. There. Everybody else can go. Okay. So ahead 1 speed. And hopefully no soldiers get stuck on the bridge. Well, you're going the wrong way. Unless you're the injured one. Maybe you are, I don't know. And now we'll speed it up. And all should be well because I don't expect anybody to get stuck. That bridge is perfectly fine. And you just successfully crossed the bridge. Okay. But bridges can always be a little tricky. I don't see anything wrong with that bridge. But you never know. You never know. Alright, so the soldiers are on their way again. Yay. And maybe we'll get something this time. In the meantime, let's check it out. So 0 people are joining again because I've got a pile of unemployed. While we were doing that, a pile of unemployed. So who else is over here now? Look at all of them that moved over here. Go to Lena and and Martinez. All about the berries. And yes, we can promote all these people to serf. And then here, that one's completely filled out. So let's start doing more berries because we only have 1,400 of them. And so was this the one that finished first? It was. So let's go ahead and employ these people. Barbada and make sure to Agodi and Alec, you're in. And then up here we have oh, that's it for over here. Good. So we still have our 2 over here, and then Josias, where did you move? You're actually living over here. Okay. And we finished some markets over here. We could potentially start the farming. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. Let's not be shy. All I need to do is find the bakery, and I'm gonna put in 2 bakeries. And we'll put them in sideways, like this. And we'll put 1 bakery along the road. Let's see, you need to get on that side. We'll put 1 bakery right here. And there's water there, good. Didn't quite leave enough space for another bakery. That's unfortunate. Can I put the bakery over the stone? I can probably do that. So let's put this bakery right here on top of this stone. Here. And then let me fix the zone a little bit to take a bite out of the residential zone to make sure it's not coming too close. And actually, let's take a bite out of this like this so we don't have anybody moving over here. I didn't leave a sliver now, did I? Because you know how bad I am at that. Okay. So that takes a bite out of it. But however, that's 2 bakeries, and we've got a bunch of berries there. Wow. So let's curve this over, but then I think this can come up. Let's make it bigger and come all the way down here for residential. Okay. All right. So once those bakeries are done, we'll populate it and get the whole bread line going. It's already been raining. It's just we haven't had the penalty. But holy cow on the fish. How many fish? Has the fish... Fish is only 809. It seems like a fish is our primary food. Right? And, aha. Extreme. Well, let's see. How extreme is it? We have a few more wounded. But we might not have lost anybody. I'm not going to count. But, let's see. Go ahead and keep the troops. Okay. How's the fish doing? Should I make more fishermen? The fish are doing pretty good. So let me put in some more. You're going all the way up there to fish. We have more fishing spots down here. Let's put in some fish right down here at the... I think I own this, right? I do. And so might as well use it. So fisher huts are way down here. And let's put in some. This is the correct way. And for some reason I'm going to point you like this. Because. And let's put enough room in between. And there. And one more. Because you can't have too many fishermen. Right about there. Okay. There we go. And now you're coming all the way out here to fish. So there should be some healthy competition for fishing spots. But look at all the fishing spots. This is an ideal fisher's paradise here where the 2 rivers meet. And so that should be going. And we have any more people moving over here? We do. Tuathal. And remember to click on that, man. And Placencia. And that is it for now over here. So, good. There should be some more people moving in. How many people are moving over here? Building complete market. So I built all these markets, right? I built all the markets. I'm going to populate these over here first. Oh, I like the way that looks. And this house already upgraded. Good, and it's not too close. That looks quite nice. Should I put a well in over here too? Because I always tend to have a well near the markets. Why don't we do that? Let's put a well right back here, because you can't have too many wells. We're still making a profit, though it's sinking. But, let's see. I don't really want to walk in between. There is a well right here. No, I'm not going to. I'm not going to put a well there. Alright. We had more people come in. Alright, what do we got? It's still average. 80% chance of unique award. I look askance at that 80%. But let's go ahead and charge. And boy, I'm not even excited at this point. All right, you right in the middle. All right, let's go to the parts. You're gonna be fish, and we're gonna assign an available villager, which is Ewan. You're gonna do the fish here, and you are going to be berries. And we'll assign Enri. Okay, and that's it for over here. You're going to be bread, I predict. But not right now. And that deals with this over here. And I already filled this out, right? And it's already full of berries. Holy cow, 1,400 berries. 792 fish. I need a few more people to move in over here. I wonder. What's going on here? This house is upgrading, so that'll get us at least one more. But right across the road, eh? Alright, let's go back over here, because I've got 2 competing village areas. And this is a great place for a house now, really. So the bakeries are being built. How many people do we have over here now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people. So what do you say? We go ahead and start this farm. You knew I was going to forget to click on that. There we go. Let's start the farm. And then let's start a windmill. And no, that tree has to be cut down before you can start. Yeah, we've got an issue here. It failed inspection. And so let's put, we only have Mori up here. And we have more villagers coming in though. And so you go up here and work the windmill. And then we'll have a bakery finished eventually that we can work. And the keep quest should be done fairly soon. Fairly soon. And how are these doing? Bringing 2 wood. Oh, our wood supply is actually down. And you know, that's a little ironic because I had noticed before that I had kept this lumber camp here and only one person is assigned to it. And I'm thinking, you know what? They're back from a mission. They were defeated. Anyway, yeah, I'm tearing that down. You're gone. Yeah, we can plant trees there. I think we already have that area zoned. Yeah, we can plant some trees there as soon as that path fades. Our soldiers were defeated. So what are we looking at here? What are we looking at? We're looking at a massive loss of soldiers. Well, you know, most miniseries were dramas, right? So this is yet another drama miniseries. I was hoping for a situation comedy, but instead, well, maybe this is a situation comedy, but instead it looks like we've got high drama. So, yeah. The soldiers are back. They were defeated. We didn't get a chance. The game is being brutal, but what are you going to do? All right, fine. Quest failed. Said, hey, thanks for telling me again. You told me once. You told me twice. Tell me 3 times. Thanks a lot. No, really. Really, I appreciate that. Okay, do we have anybody new over here? Because what was I looking for? These houses are really close together. Look at that. Right up next to each other. Building complete Fisher's hut. Okay, this will tell us if we've got anybody close by. Do we? Yes, we do. We have Milla. You can start to fish. And, oh, the king. You know, I could yell at you because you're an envoy. What do we got? 30 berries. Yeah, and I believe it's time for the clergy, and it's time to re-up the trade bonus. So when I do this, boom, now the clergy's way behind. So let's assist the clergy, and let's click the button like so. And there we go. And we have 4 more people joining. We're now losing money. And I'm not sure why. Probably because we didn't get any goodies. The quest failed. We're now out of wine. And, yeah. There he goes over the bridge. We're out of wine. So we could potentially have budgetary problems now. Though, I feel like we shouldn't. Because we're selling a lot of stuff. I could start promoting more people to citizen. But this seems like a good place to end it on a bit of a cliffhanger here. And let's do another far shot. This time from, we'll climb this hill here, right? And we'll look out over the village. And it sure looks like a village. There's our keep over there. And I still have that Puny Lord Manor. I can build a bigger one once we actually succeed in getting a blueprint. But so far we haven't. And the trees are rustling. And here we go. Sycamore goes on, and we still have yet to succeed in getting a unique a blueprint. And this is the second time we've been defeated. So what are you going to do? All right. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you later.